Oh, what's up, boss? Trying to get shit set up. Yeah, I'm gonna head down there. I was trying to get warmed up, dude. I was freezing, bro. Like, no joke. It is fucking cold out here, dude. So I'm trying to, part of the problem too is, I was down there and I'm trying to, get my stuff set up while I was down there standing out in the cold, and I had already, been out in the cold, for a couple hours before I went live. So I was, freezing, and I didn't, oh, fuck, hang on a minute. I didn't end up getting, the hand warmer things to at least stick in my pockets. Sorry. Hang on, guys. So I'm trying to, just... trying to, set shit up and whatever, at least. A little bit of warmth. All right, so you guys are gonna join me on a little walk here while I go. I didn't want to it's obviously way easier summertime, I could just be standing out there, kind of set up, no big deal. Oof. God damn. These are, for those of you that aren't from here, there's our harbor here, a little lakefront. I used to spend a lot of time down here fishing. A lot of time. So nice. It's pretty cool in the summertime, coming down and kind of walking the boardwalk. I don't know. It's my favorite part about Kenosha. Oof, god damn, it's the wind, man. Oh, look at, oh my Christ. Lord almighty. Ooh. What's up? What's up? Oh, it's unfriendly. Unfriendly. Dude, even like the windscreen on the microphone, like I'm sure you guys can still hear that wind coming through. See, it sucks because like the courthouse is so close to the lake, so you're getting all that cold weather coming in from the lake like that. It makes it so miserable out here. Ooh. Fuck my life. So this building, so I talked about this in a video. So this jockey company here, so they the owners were text messaging KPD to allow them to use their parking lot in their building as like staging facilities and little mini command. Oh, I can't even fucking talk. The wind is in my throat. Jesus Christ. Like a little command center. A lot of people, nobody knows that shit, dude. Nobody knows that. We got text messages and open records requests. See, I don't even want to have a fucking cigarette, so I got to take this face mask off. See, like, you can't dress too warm, otherwise you start sweating. I learned that from hiking. It's not good to be sweating like that shit in the cold. So you gotta like kind of balance it out. But I mean, part of the problem though too, like, it's a lot of like standing around. You know what I mean? And kind of stand there, film some shit, kind of move a little bit. You're not really doing much to like generate that body heat. Like I really wanted to set up the gimbal, but it's so windy. And I can't afford to buy a brand new gimbal. The gimbal we have got a lot of water damage from last year filming different demonstrations in the rain and shit. So that thing acts up on me all the time. I don't know how many marches I filmed where like everything's fine, and then all of a sudden the gimbal just wants to, like, a little breeze came by and like throws the gimbal out of whack, and then it's like flopping all over the place, and then I gotta sit and like try to balance it again. I just didn't want to deal with that this time. It's so windy out here that would have been happening like every minute. And then holding the selfie stick and stuff, like that's metal. That's like, that cold is going right through the gloves. Yeah, do we, anybody identify this fucking guy yet? I'd love to call him out by his name, for real. That guy's fucking ignorant, dude. Like, it's really hard for me to like stand there and just fucking listen to that. And that whole like little exchange earlier that we got on film. And there's a lot of things I wanted to say and do. And he keeps throwing that N-word out there like that, all fucking willy-nilly. At some point, somebody's gonna pop him in his mouth. All right. All right, here we are, back on location. Now he's got a fucking thin blue line flag. Are we fucking serious right now with this shit, bro? Now he's got a thin blue line flag, this motherfucker. Oh my god, bro. You look dumb as fuck.
You know, I like my coffee black, like my men.
You're dumb as fuck, bro.
You know the last time I sucked a dick for crack? But it wasn't the last.
Probably 5 minutes ago.
You know, I'm here, I'm queer, and you gotta get used to it.
I'm sure you are, bro.
I am. I'm really, really queer.
Are we good?
I can show you my gay ID card. Don't you have gaydar? Can't you notice how gay I am?
I noticed that you need to like seek professional help. For real.
I appreciate that. I finally got things out of you that I like.
Thank God.
But you know, it only took this long. Okay, that's not that long to wait to say I like the guy now. Okay.
Great.
I'll get in front of the camera and I'll say we're here, we're queer, get used to it. You want to see me?
Yeah, say that. That's good. I like that. This motherfucker, bro. Do you hear this fucking guy, dude?
No racist ass police. No justice, no peace. No racist ass police. Kyle is a murderer. Kyle is a murderer. Kyle is a murderer.
Pretty good, huh?
Point blank period.
I definitely think you should go to Walgreens and fill up that prescription.
Kyle is a murderer. Kyle is a murderer.
Grab some coffee. Okay? I know you are, but please.
Millions of dollars going to a murderer.
There's an article up on my website. If you guys go to www.Never.Stop.Voices.com, there's an article I wrote about the history of the thin blue line and how that all actually like originated and the true meaning behind it and how it took on a racist meaning on top of the true meaning behind it. If you guys are interested in it, I think the article is titled "We Need Unity, Not Lines," but you can find that on Never.Stop.Voices.com. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, share the stream out everywhere you can. See, we start getting new faces out here. We're fucking getting everybody on video. I don't know who a lot of these people are. What's up with this chick? I love it. Yeah, all right. The group that's up on the stairs? That's
No justice! No justice!
I don't know who everybody is. I'm not sure like what organization some of them are with. Some of them I've never seen before. But like Justin Blake's up there. There's a Racine activism group that's up there. So maybe some of them might be part of that group. See, he just like comes up here and starts like antagonizing the shit out of people. Yeah, there's a lot of. It's like way more like counter protesting and chants going on today. Wow. All right. They're trying to like out chant each other. it like very interesting, the shit that goes back and forth. I kind of stand back here and I just shake my head sometimes. Right. This goes yelling. There's nothing to do with Joe Biden. And I get most of these people up here don't like Joe Biden either because he's dumb as fuck. And like, dude, it's just like so fucked up where like the counter protesters, like, I mean, just look at their faces when they're fucking doing their dumb fuck chants. Like, they think all of this is funny to them. It's all funny. Fun and fucking games. Ha 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 ha. Like, they're dumb as fuck, dude. Dumb as fuck. That jury's gotta think that there's like thousands of people out here. Can you guys see the snow coming down?
No Rice Krispie treats.
Say his name. Kyle is a murderer. Kyle is a murderer. Point blank period. Point blank period. Kyle is a murderer. Kyle is a murderer.
What in the fuck is this now?
Don't bring your ass back. What you want? Hit the road, Jack. Don't bring your monkey ass back. What you say? Who do we want convicted? Who do we want convicted? Go. They went to railroad, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack. Hit the road back no more. Say what you say, hit the road, Jack. Hit the monkey ass back. What you say, hit the road, Jack. And it all gonna happen in here. Say what you say, hit the road, Jack. Hit the monkey ass back. When it happens today, you must go away. Hit the road, Jack. No more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more. Hey! Oh, these racist punks ain't got to go. Hey! 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 Racist punks ain't got to go. I need to say that I love all human beings, okay? But the reason why I'm here is because it's not fair that 200 people were murdered. Violence or murder. Point right here. Okay? So stand on the side of something. Don't let people stand on it. Stand on the side of something.
This is really just like a clear demonstration of how fucking just sick the world is, for real. If he didn't kill people during a protest, all these free Kyle fucks would have nothing to fucking say. They just walk around, big giant smiles on their face, think the shit's funny. Like this fucking jag face with the fucking red hat right here. Look at big old dumb fuck smile. Pants don't even fit him right. Yesterday he's trying to fucking tell people fucking facts and he's not even fucking accurate in the shit that he was saying. I guess the other thing, like standing here listening to people fucking talk about facts and they're so fucking wrong, it's not even funny. Here we go with the job thing. Do these people have jobs? But people are not allowed to have a day off? If you see people congregating outside, they must not have a job.
Quick, everybody run.
Everybody run. What's going on? Why did the fucking police come out all crazy and then media just went fucking ballistic, bro? What was all that? Media ran like fucking crazy when the police just showed up. You know what happened? What did
Somebody said that somebody had a firearm or something.
Oh, and that's why police?
Yeah.
Oh.
But, I don't know. It seems suspect to me because, right, you can have firearms in the state.
Yeah, but not this close to that school.
That's a school?
Yeah.
What school is that?
Ruther?
Is it a college?
No, it's like little fucking kids and shit, bro.
How far do you have to be in the state?
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why they asked fucking crazy eye guys.
Is it when they're in session only though?
No, it's just in no fucking guns
No way,
near
no
any
way, 'cause
schools, bro.
There's like people that live right there, isn't it? Like they can't be that.
Yeah, but that's like in your apartment. You can't be out in public 1,000 feet from a school with a firearm.
I don't know. That seems suspect to me because like every other state that I've lived in, so like I've lived in 12 other states, and everyone is like you can't be like within like 100 feet or.
Yeah, no, well, Wisconsin's fucking goofy with their laws anyway, but yeah, it's 1,000 feet here, bro.
Huh. Well, like I guess I don't know. I mean, I got like yesterday because like in most places you can't be on municipality stuff with firearms.
With firearms too, right? Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of those laws, so you know.
Yeah, I mean, I get it when it comes to little kids. You know what I mean? Like, but
I don't. My kids shoot. I got a 4-year-old that goes shooting with me, so you know, if we train.
Yeah, but that's like good gun ownership. You know, responsible.
If we teach our kids how to handle and how to properly respect firearms.
Right. And that's where like good gun owners. You know what I mean? When they're actually practicing gun safety, responsible ownership, teaching the right way. You know, I mean, obviously we see like a lot of people that shouldn't be fucking holding guns for sure. You know what I mean?
Like I go to the range and damn near every time I go to the range, I'm like, I don't want to be next to this dude.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I've been out, you know, covering different types of, you know, demonstrations and whatever, and like there's people I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have a problem walking next to this person, and then there's other people I'm like, oh man, I am not fucking standing next to you. So
no, I feel you. I don't know. I'm new to this, so like you know, I'm only just starting doing my own stuff. So
nice.
You know, it was like after I retired from the army, I spent 20 years in the army. After I retired from the army, I was like, man, what am I gonna do with the rest of my life? Like,
and you decided to enter protest world?
You know what?
Fuck.
It's. I needed something to be a little exciting for me, you know, because like I went and got a 9-to-5 for like 6 months. I was like, bro, this fucking sucks. I can't do this shit. Like. Well, I don't want to be someone just stuck up in an office, sitting around, wasting my life away.
Yeah, this is protest world is definitely a different type of environment. You definitely gotta know what you're doing out here, but it's good to document either way.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, maybe just a few months, but like, you know, I've been going out. I enjoy it. Meet interesting people, at least.
Yeah.
Just. You know, I love going and talking. I'm a fucking talker, so I love it.
Hell yeah. For sure.
All right.
Well, cool, man. You be safe.
All right, you too, brother.
Yep. well, I don't know. Talking to that guy, it sounded like somebody had some kind of report of a firearm, and that's what caused the police to kind of show up in force there. So you had the both the fucking vans, that like super deep undercover transit van, and then like their little paddy wagon fucking thing, and then there were some marked squad cars that came out too. Media got super fucking excited. They were sprinting across the street. Just get their little sound. Look, now we got the Grim Reaper out here. Shit, bro, what in the fuck is happening, dude? This is. Are we serious right now? Like, I don't even care what side these people are on, bro. Like, are we serious? Do as they say. Oh, he's obviously an enemy. Do as they say, good little sheep. Okay. Okay. Bro, are we... What the fuck, dude? It's a fucking circus. It's a circus. A fucking circus, bro. Dude, even like... I don't know how familiar you guys are with like the Drew Peterson trial and shit that happened in Illinois. But like, I mean, that dude clearly is a fucking piece of shit, killing his wives, and like you saw shit like this out there. People just coming out. Circus. Fucking circus. And then the media eats this shit up. Let's go, Brandon. Here we go. I mean, why do we gotta dress up? You know what I mean? Like, I don't, either side, right? I don't understand why we have to dress up. Huh? No.
Justice for who? Justice for who? Justice for who? Justice for who? No justice! No justice! No justice! No justice! No justice! No justice! What we want? 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 If we don't get it, if we don't get it, if we don't get it, please don't get it.
Badass grandma.
Why are you here in America with never pregnant? That's culture in the world.
He's gonna line up with the border just to get in.
American fuck, not American fuck.
They get out of America.
Why are you tripping? I know you're lying.
American fuck, not American fuck.
That was Jamie Foxx.
American fuck, not American fuck.
I wanna leave the country.
American fuck, not American fuck.
Can I pick somewhere to go backpacking? She said she would pay for the ticket. I wanna go backpacking in another country. Will she pay my ticket?
That's the real black pride.
Kill a town, no KKK, no fascist USA. No fascist USA. No kill a town, no KKK, no fascist USA. No kill a town, no KKK, no fascist USA.
Bro, then we get these union fucking flags out here and shit, bro.
This guy.
It's like the Union Stars. That's all like slavery shit back in the day.
Not too many of them left out there. Was it busier earlier?
I like how they come out here with this Second Amendment shit. It's not even an attack on the Second Amendment, bro. They're out here wearing their hunting camouflage. Like this isn't a Second Amendment argument.
No justice! That makes us all police. If we don't get it, 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 shut it down, shut it down, shut it down, Anthony and Jojo, Anthony and Jojo, Anthony and Jojo, we justice now, we justice now, we justice now, if we don't get it, if we don't get it, shut it down, if we don't get it, shut it down, if we don't get it, shut it down, they shut it down, 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 shut it down, they all the way down, they all the way down, they shut it down, shut it down, they all the way down, all the way down, Anthony, that's all time, we shut the down, we shut the down, we shut the down, Anthony, that's all time, we shut the down, Anthony, we shut the down, that's all
Yeah, Imagine being out here.
Step over here when you're ready.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
So let's
Yep, you're welcome. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Oh yeah, this is.
this one fuck me up. Now self-defense, if you don't use self-defense, I would have said the only reason I shot Rosenbaum was because I had the first shot, and I thought Rosenbaum was the motherfucker shooting. I turned around and I had to. I'm scared. Instead of him doing it, he shot Rosenbaum 4 times. Then got on the stand and said, the prosecutor asked him this. He said, did you shoot Rosenbaum because of the other guy? He said, no. He said, damn, are you sure that's what you told me? He said, I didn't shoot him because I heard the shot. He said, well, why you shoot? He said, I only shot Rosenbaum because I feared for my life. I feared that he was going to take my gun, possibly shoot me and kill me, and then kill other people. Now, that you killed him and shot him, you shot him in the head. You shot him. 15 police cars. You shot him. So when I go to reach for the gun, say I go to reach for the gun. If I go to reach for the gun, I'm coming like this. Like this. That's how he got shot in the hand. So the bullet went there. So that means he had to be from the hip shot. So when he got hit in the hip, he got hit in the head, down, and he said, I intentionally killed him. Right? So I agree with that. That was first degree intentional. Now, self-defense coming in. Get the fuck up out of here. Whoever come at me, I'm going to take it as a threat. One dude got a skateboard, I'm popping you. Another dude come try to kick me, I'm popping you because I got to get out of here. I'm scared. That's what self-defense coming in. So, you run at them. Hit. Me personally, but you got like if I see police holding the gun at me, everybody had a gun. I was out here too. Everybody had a gun. I'm talking big guns. Shit, my friends had guns that I didn't know they had. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anybody from Rittenhouse. Anybody. Nobody shot that gun. But Rittenhouse. You know what I'm saying? So you can give him a self. That's your opinion. You can give him a mother. You can't. Besides, O.J. Simpson, you killed them with 2 motherfuckers. People gotta understand that he's not gonna walk out the door with nothing. Because if you walk out the door, say he get the self-defense, that side in the other white people that he killed, they family's gonna be pissed. They gonna say the system just don't work. But if he comes, the system don't work for us. Nobody wins.
You can just have your opinion.
You can have yours. So we all gonna be mad at the end of the day, like damn.
Somebody's got it.
But we should be.
You know the government's coming for a step towards that.
A lot of people using that for but you know, Chicago is one of the Memphis, Detroit,
Focus gun laws.
but they shooting and killing the shit out of each other. You think that this case is gonna change the gun law? It's already If that was the case, I get it. If that was the case, before this administration, before Obama, Bush wants to nobody's taking no guns. We need the guns. They can try it, but on both sides, you're not taking the guns. So I can't use this case and say they gonna ban guns. I guess I can agree with you. And I'm fighting for that too. I need my gun. So like I said, it's just people gotta talk about what really happened. Like I was here, we all was running wild with the motherfucker people. Them the conversations that we gotta have. Because this self-defense is hurting family. Y'all trying to do something. But the only reason they there is just because people got killed. And if I kill, let's put me in Rosenbaum's situation. I mean, when I just shot Rosenbaum 4 times. Every person outside would have shot at me before we got on the street. I would have been dead. If I would have went and said I'm innocent, I would have been shot. They're killing people for nothing. Look, let me be honest with you. If I go on my Facebook, and I scroll down, all I see on my Facebook is cops killing people. Like, it's just what I see. I don't know what y'all see. I'm just saying what y'all don't see that shit. I see. These people see that shit. We see this every single day. That's why every time the police come along, we go crazy. Because if we ain't see it, we wouldn't give a fuck. But we see it, so we give a fuck. So that's why they say, oh, the system not working for us. Even though we know that probably white people get killed more than black people when it comes down to the police killing. But y'all 40% you 14. So when they kill the same amount of people, we lost more because it's less. It's still more of y'all. So it's gonna be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get a better understanding with the people. Everybody entitled to their opinion. Okay.
What's up, man? How you doing? I'm good. How are you?
Chilling, man. Trying to keep this shit down. You got to with everybody. There was no winner.
Right.
How it was murder, but it was also self-defense. On me trying to get away. So everybody got a merit. You gotta be realistic about it. He's not going out of here with nothing. They gonna give him something. It may not be what we want, but they gonna give him something. I would like to move over there so I don't get like beat up. Just like ask you a question or two. In fact, you're kind of mixed in your meeting this because I don't know what your spiel is, but I know you got one because I've been watching you do it. Can we do that or no? Give me a minute because I'm with a crew. I'm with a gang of people. Not a problem, dude. I just want to keep everything going. I don't want them to be. Are you kind of doing the crowd control type thing today? And I saw one back from anybody
Oh!
Isn't that right?
We don't have to mob order. We have to call have a microphone.
Yeah, the Judge Schroeder's courtroom is right over here, and they're in the library. Dumb as fuck. They're in the library right behind that. But yeah, so like while they're like out here protesting and like what's going on and shit, all the people can hear that. Schroeder can hear it, the jury, people say, yeah, they can hear all that shit. And I got a microphone on there too, so it's probably gonna be elevated for you guys. I mean, it is loud as fuck, but I mean, I got a fucking headache.
Fuck, don't that shit.
Oh god, here, this fucking clown with the he don't fucking say anything normal. Let's see, let's listen. Let's listen and critique. Let's listen.
I thought you guys wanted to abolish prisons. Why did you guys change the song? You guys agree with that? Fuck you guys, man. You're the police, right? You're from the police. You're the defender, right? Listen, you're the defender of the law. Yes, you are. Your fucking benefits. Your benefit.
to shut it down.
They say they're gonna do it. I talked to fighters. I'm not one to make BLM because they know BLM is a Marxist group. So why do they have all the BLM? That's what I asked them. They said the highest regulation is not. They got to consider the BLM church. And they said, I'm not saying BLM. You know, he came over here. They don't know what
That's not your fault. It's not my
See, the problem is there's like really good conversations happening right here. And there's so much fucking yelling.
bunch of money to get into the gas station business.
I own a company.
So you know what I'm talking about. So what I'm saying is that's a government issue because we as Americans should have access to that same city.
Absolutely right. But I want you to understand, my brother, is that it's not their fault that they're in the mindset that they're in. Systemically, oppression has shaped the narrative in their minds. But look, we don't own, listen, the so-called black community don't own anything in their community. So anybody can come in and infiltrate and set up shop. That's why the Chinese is there, the Japanese is there, the Indians are there. That's why everybody besides them is
black communities have their own money to do what they're using for.
There's no unity. So the dollar, the so-called black dollar, can circulate in the community because one, they're not in control of their wealth. And they do more spending than they do consuming than they do producing.
That's not probably that's not all their fault. We're in a consumerist society.
But we spend $80 billion a year into something, not of our own products. We put people like Louis Vuitton on, but we don't. But I'm saying, my point is that it feeds into the ignorance.
You're saying it's not their fault, right?
I'm saying it's not their fault. The government is super
Okay, I agree with you to a point. I agree with you to a point. Because what do you say to people like Thomas Sowell or like Walter Williams or like Ben Carson? What do you say to black? What do you say to those people? Like how did they do it? How did they fucking worry about the racism? How did they not get the ignorance?
It's not really about race.
Exactly. It's come down to not just about lots of people.
That's all part of class. You get what I'm saying? It's about relationships, right? And the relationships create the social circumstances that makes up the environment. And that creates the society. You know what I mean?
Hang on, guys. I got something out of my pocket. Hang on. Sorry.
On the school system. I put it on the parents and the household. Number one, because it's a father and mother to do that. It's our job to raise our children. So listen, the average European is going to teach them all economics at the age of 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's all. You better know. I have a black person that's sending their kids to public school. And they are fighting to get into, they fought to get into the public school arena with Brown versus Board of Education and integration periods and things of that nature, which took away the incentive to raise their own children. So if their children in the
So that's it, huh? 4 o'clock, we're done.
in the system are developing the children with lack of harmful practices. Because the social norms that make up the so-called ghettos don't make the same social norms up in children or things of that nature. So if the school curriculums are based on a social standard that's not conducive to the overall development of that population of people, guess what happens? There's a disconnect in the curriculum. So a lot of them are dropping out, and then when you look at the environment, right? In these areas that people are putting back into their communities because they're homeowners and stuff like that don't exist in the neighborhoods of so-called black people because there's no industry. A lot of the stuff has been industrialized. So there is nobody in the neighborhoods that can generate income to keep up the community. You don't take care of somebody else's stuff the way you take care of your own. You get what I'm saying? So about 90% of these so-called ghettos, you don't have and you don't get the value of their property because of the apartment properties in that area lowers the property value of what you pay for. Even if you sell, you don't and you take the systemic benefits instead of
Jury's done right now.
it's all done.
Jury's done?
Yeah, it's just tomorrow.
Another tomorrow?
Yeah, man. I got one right here.
So we're all gone then.
Yeah, my mind right there. Who do we want convicted? Now we have
Who do we want convicted? Who do we want convicted?
angry. They don't have the means to channel their frustration. So they're directed at people based on the visual.
And don't you think they know that the vultures over here and
This is how they keep control of the government, right? They keep control of the government by keeping the classes
because the elites don't care about what we care about racism.
we control 1% of the wealth, they control 99%. All right? So when we're looking at it from that standard, we're all done. We're all in a situation because at any time they can shut down the banking, they can shut down the Federal Reserve, and every single one of us are left on the bank.
If the grid shuts down, all you do is black lives shut down.
That's what we're seeing with the reality. But keeping it in class, racial demographics, economic demographics, keeping us divided like that, that's how they keep control of the country.
I don't know how well you guys could fucking hear that, but I mean, it was a good conversation.
Because Kyle's focus was on the guy who was attacked. I'm sure the gunshots made him more tense. But his primary focus was on the guy.
Now you're trying to go and help. You said he might have been scared of people that shot. Rittenhouse said he wasn't scared.
If he misspoke, or even if he really wasn't caring about that shot, it's just a
I agree with you when you say self-defense.
Okay.
I agree with you to a certain extent.
I'm gonna move over here. I'm trying to.
So he killed Rosenbaum, 4 shots, right?
Yeah.
He told them that he intentionally killed Rosenbaum because he felt like Rosenbaum was getting killed.
Yeah.
But in all reality, he wasn't. There's no proof that he was doing it. So we got to give you a murder charge for that. We got to.
Okay, so you're saying that it was acceptable self-defense with Huber and Grosskreutz, but not with Rosenbaum. Okay.
The only reason I say that is because you shot Rosenbaum who didn't have nothing. And the other 2 people that you shot, not even the one jump kick man, you shot 2 times and missed him by the grace of God.
Yeah.
Point blank range with an AR-15.
Yeah, okay, we're all grateful.
So he passed. That was great.
Yeah.
The second person came with a skateboard. I feel like that was self-defense. But at this point, I have to self-defend myself to get out of the situation that I put myself in.
Okay.
That's it. I agree with you.
So our disagreement is
that he ain't right. But he's not going to walk out. Nothing. So the system not going to work for you. Is what you're going to believe after this case.
Well, I'm sorry. What did you?
You're going to believe. You're going to believe. If Rittenhouse do any time that the system don't work,
Yeah, it would be unjust.
and if you walk out with nothing, you have to say the system don't work. Because there is no way that you can go shoot somebody and go home, go shoot two people and go home, and there's no way that I can shoot two people and go home.
So let's return to the Rosenbaum case. I find it odd that you think Rosenbaum wasn't attacking Rittenhouse. Okay, but have you seen the video? So in the video,
It's a lot of videos.
the videos of the Rosenbaum Rittenhouse encounter. So they're over at yeah, a little bit south on Sheridan. Rosenbaum is at the far corner. Kyle is at the opposite corner. Rosenbaum starts charging towards Kyle. Yes.
That's what you see on video.
Yeah,
I'm telling you what's real life because we all heard
the video is real life.
Listen to
Let me ask you a quick question.
Let me
ask you one question because a lot of people have your side of the testimony. So how come nobody came forward to testify in regards to that?
We all
They
did.
subpoenaed me, but I ain't go because I feel like it's just putting not in.
They didn't call a bunch of us. We all were out here.
Yep.
I'm not saying you weren't.
There's 200 witnesses that they didn't call.
Why didn't anybody-
Every fucking live streamer that was out here, we had the most knowledge, and they called all these fucking idiots.
That's my question.
That's
Why did the prosecutor
It was like
get a hold of it? Why didn't people come in?
That's my question too. Right.
Because, I mean, to me, at this point, it's not about Kyle walking or not. It ends up, whatever side you're on, if you're on the prosecutor's side trying to convict Kyle, then that's a big loss for the prosecutor. It's
No shit.
It's not the juror's fault.
No shit.
It's what was presented.
Yeah.
And honestly, the defense killed the prosecutor, and the prosecutor even helped.
Yeah. I agree with that too. 100%.
So I mean, that's the only thing that the jury can go off is what, by the court of law, what they see, because they're not supposed to talk, they're not supposed to be engaging.
Right. So all of us that had way more information than the people testified.
Right.
Jump kick man. So I identified Jump Kick Man 7 months ago.
Okay. Yeah.
And then it just got brought out. Some other. The people I gave it to notified the district attorney last week. And everybody finds out, district attorney, defense, Schroeder, all that shit. Okay? Law enforcement leaks it out to right-wing fucking news articles. That's why you guys are hearing about it. That's because of me. I identified them. And then those people fucking leaked it.
You're the one identified.
Originally, yes. April 8th, I identified them. Right. And the people that I gave that information to, okay, gave it to the police and the prosecutor, okay, and I can prove that. I'm not just like bullshitting. I can 100% prove that. So, Jump Kick Man also witnessed the Rosenbaum shooting. Way better position than Richie McGinnis. The jury has no fucking idea that he was even identified, and they'll never hear his testimony. Right. Why is that? That's fucked up too. Like, unidentified male now has a fucking face. And that's why when I got the information, I gave it to certain people. Do you think that's fair?
And that's before they decided to go to deliberation?
Yes, before they released the jury, those fucking idiots in there all knew. Binger knew, Richards, Schroeder, they all knew. Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And like, I mean, it's great for all of us live streamers, right? Because this is the first case that all of the evidence came from us. You know what I mean? And then you got a live streamer that's actually interfering in the case in real time while witnesses are testifying. I didn't agree with it. However, still a monumental fucking move when it comes to live streamers. Who is it? CJTV called the defense when the car shows people were lying on the fucking stand about how much damage and they don't know shit and blah, blah, blah. I also talked to Sam. He's a fucking liar. He did give those kids permission to be there. Right? If you watch
Right.
yeah, he's a fucking both of them.
That seems like it was an insurance type of.
Yes, and they're afraid of with like insurance stuff. They're afraid of getting sued, all this stuff. So while they're testifying, you have a live streamer calling the defense because they have a video of an interview. And so when the defense starts coming back, did you give an interview? Wasn't it $2.5 million damage? That information came from a live streamer in real time. So again, monumental live streamers. So if that's the case, right? Like you said, why would any other fucking call?
Because the witnesses that the prosecutor had, I'm like, y'all are a joke.
Right. CJTV films Gage getting shot, puts a tourniquet on his arm. Did you hear him testify?
CJ.
Right. Did he testify? No, because they never fucking called it. You know what I'm saying? I got fucking video. Never called me. Andrew Ricardo's here walking around. He's got video. Never called me. We have all types of fucking video that involve to either side. Right? Never called anyone. And they call all these other fucking idiots.
Because no matter what side.
That's a fucking headache over here.
Because no matter what side you're on, if you have the live streaming the video, right? They have the live stream, they can get whatever you believe anyway. Right. They really want it.
Right.
You know, so it don't matter what side you're on when it comes to what we're doing.
Right. Right.
You know, it's footage that they need. They're going to get it if they want it.
Right.
We know that.
We all have the most valuable information.
Right.
You know what I mean? They didn't call us. And they call people like Joanne Fiedler, who's not on any fucking video at all, but supposedly hears and sees all this stuff. But all these live streamers walk past where she said she was, not on fucking video. She's just up there grandstanding about fuck Antifa, fuck BLM. Then you have Drew Hernandez. Sure, he captures some important parts, but testifying again to all this other random ass shit. Why not call like real people that fucking saw? It's crazy. But then like I said, with Jump Kick Man, why is the jury never going to fucking hear what he has to say? Why? They're not even going to find out that he's identified until after they give a verdict and they walk outside. Then they'll find out.
Would it be fair for people to attack the jury that they didn't get that information?
No, for sure. No, yeah, because they have no idea. You know what I mean? So, but I think...
So from whatever you heard from Jump Kick Man, would that necessarily change anything that's been heard, or what, in your opinion?
From what I am privy to, yes, I think it would. Okay. Yeah, 100%.
And see, I told people, even though I'm coming from more the position of self-defense, I still told people that even if it was the other side, like let's just say the right, and some people walked in, had guns, and they shot. More than likely, any person on the right would probably go run after that person. Active shooter or someone shooting, they'd probably go right. That's just common sense. And that's what I've done told people. I'm like, they're not really in the wrong. I mean, that's just like almost like common sense of the American way in general. Like, oh, there's someone shooting.
Right, and how many times have we seen where there's a shooter,
right,
and then somebody pulls a gun and shoots that person, and they're celebrating as a fucking hero. Right.
And so that's
why is this different then when it comes to Anthony and Gage and Jump Kick Man? If they're going to stop, however they're going to stop, they didn't have guns. Like Anthony didn't have a gun. He had a skateboard.
One of them did.
Gage did. I'm saying like Anthony didn't have a gun. He's got a skateboard. You know what I mean?
But I know how the skateboards are used, and I think that's some of the problem with this whole thing.
Right, but
in the environment, things that were going on.
But in the argument of stopping an active shooter, that's how he was able to attempt to
shoot a shooter.
So if he had a gun and shot him, would he have been celebrated then as a hero instead of chastised and demonized? You know what I'm saying? Like, How does or is it just because it's a protest? They're all villains, and then Kyle's the hero because to use labels, the right doesn't like protests.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it was a church or a fucking school, he could have fucking killed him with a stapler.
And everybody would have been so.
It would have been fine. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, there's definitely things to look at if people can like get away from their side.
Right.
There's definitely things to look at. And unfortunate because of things like this, and of course, because I know that the left, when they like to dox people, more of Antifa, they like to go look at people's past and go into people's records.
Yeah, but the right does that too.
Right. So
yeah, both sides do it. It's fucking bullshit. It's garbage. Shouldn't be doing that.
So that's why all this other stuff is coming about even that night of I think Rosenberg. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So he's obviously a horrible. Right. He's obviously a horrible human being. Right? I don't agree with hey, he's a fucking hero. No, he's burning my city down. I live here. This is my city. He's burning it down. It's not heroism. You know what I mean? He's engaged in riotous activity, bullshit. He's a criminal. I get it. His past, whatever horrible, horrendous, god-awful fucking things he was doing, right? The other side, the right side, is trying to justify, well, that's okay, he's dead because he's a child molester, and he should have been killed. Well, no, he shouldn't have been. He wasn't out molesting a child right then and there. You know what I mean? That's where you're over here, angry over here, but we needed to be angry at the court system. The recidivism rate for child molesters and shit in Wisconsin is between 1% and 3%. But they're only getting an average of 3 years in prison. Why? Yeah. Right. So that's why we have that. Why? Why is it only 3 years?
Right.
You know what I mean? And yeah, bro. And they go off because the recidivism rate is between 1% and 3%, and they're not taking into account the lifetime of fucking victim sufferings and consequences.
Right, for that child, yeah.
Right. So they need to start changing the court systems and enhancing, prison systems. I agree with a lot of motherfuckers out. That dude probably should not have been out walking the fucking streets. He should have been sitting in a prison cell somewhere. 100%. Right? Horrible motherfucking human being. But to justify, oh, he's a child molester, so that's why he got shot.
Right. Well, you weren't right, and I get that because he wasn't in the act of child in that particular. He wasn't caught in the act of child.
Right. If he was, I could see oh yeah, okay, I get it. I understand what you're saying. Right. But to justify vigilantism is really what it is. You know what I mean? But nobody knew that shit at the time. You know what I'm saying? And we try to justify a bunch of bullshit afterwards, and it's Right. And who gives a fuck what their past was to begin with? That's victim blaming. We'll lose our minds when it's a rape victim. You know what I mean? And all that victim blaming starts coming in because that's what happens.
Yeah.
Right? And we're gonna lose our shit over that because that's fucked up. So why is it okay over here we can victim blame these people, but we can't victim blame these people? You know what I mean? We're using. There's a lot of double standards. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And I don't do the doxing thing. I don't go into people. I don't care.
Right.
And I get it a lot. I don't.
Yeah, I get doxed every 5 minutes.
I don't care either. I'm just if that's what you have to use something from 10 years ago.
Right.
Who cares?
Right.
Find a new story.
Right. You're knocking on an address I don't even live at anymore. Go ahead, bro. Keep knocking. And I've doxed myself. I told everybody before, get the fuck out of here. You're dumb.
And it's really an immature game.
Yeah.
It really is an immature game. And I saw it out here today with some guy that obviously some people out here didn't like. They started. But I'm like, whatever. Because everybody has a past. Every single person has something within their history of their past that we can say, ooh, look at them, look what they do.
Yeah, it's when it's used for especially with people like us when we're trying to document stuff and we're showing a truthful situation, whatever it may be, right? Whatever event we're at, blah blah blah, and then we get doxed and verbally attacked, maybe physically attacked, whatever it may be. It's you're doing that to try to discredit the truth that we just showed you. You know what I mean? I write articles as well. I expose police corruption. So when I'm like exposing shit that people don't want exposed, you try to attack my character as if then that justifies that what I showed is actually not real. When I back everything up. You know what I mean? It's either a document, a video, audio clip, whatever it may be. I always back up everything I write about. But it's used as attacks to discredit. I don't know. There's a lot of double standards, a lot of justifying behaviors, a lot of goofy shit.
There is. I can definitely say that.
Yeah, and both sides do it. And I've said both sides are full of shit, and both sides tell the truth. You know, so I don't know.
So it'll be interesting. I mean, hopefully, even coming from my side, I personally hope that there's no violence or problems.
Well, that's
the differences out here. I'm like, okay, we're gonna have differences. Let's talk all day. And that's one thing I've been actually happy about. I'm like, it's cool to see actually people even have some passion with no physical.
Yeah.
There was one situation yesterday, I guess, but by one person.
Yeah, I was here.
But other than that, I'm like, people are actually talking.
Yeah, and there are a lot of little side conversations happening for sure.
Yeah,
which is good.
Yep.
I mean, that's what it really, it's what it really should be about.
Because you'll
to
find
begin with.
in commonality when you do that.
Yes.
Like I say, that person makes some sense, or they align with me. I can agree with them in some areas.
Right. But it's just like rhetoric that goes out. You know what I mean? It's like that's where the problem comes into play, and then not even trying to listen to what the other person may have experienced. But like there's a lot of us. Are you from here or no?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so there's a lot of us that are out here that were here that night.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of us were filming. A lot of us, there's other people that were activists that were out here that weren't rioting, that were trying to peacefully fucking protest the shit that was going on. There's a lot of us out here. But when we try to tell people, like, hey man, this is what's happening. You know what I mean? And especially me, where it's like I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of open records from this department. I've sued this department for records, and I try to engage with people and try to tell them some shit. I'm a fucking liar. And they won't go to the website and read anything. They won't go to the YouTube channel to watch a video that we put out. They won't do that. I'm just a fucking liar. Any other person that was out here that night, or that whole like stretch of time for the curfew, they're not being listened to. Why? We were here. We have more insight and knowledge than any fucking tourist that's out here in this circus right now. But they won't listen to us. That's crazy.
So let me ask you this, because I personally, with my own eyes, can see the difference between a protest. Because even like last night, they marched the street. I don't have no problem with that.
Right, 100% of protest.
I think patriots are stupid and scared that they're too afraid to actually do that. I've done said that. Like, you guys want change? Go march the street and take over an intersection. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Well, we don't want to do that because we're out of it. Okay, stop complaining.
Right, and there's a double standard with that too, where it's like when you have a protest group marching, right? That's evil and that's horrible, and you're making me late for my fucking job and all this other stuff, whatever. But then when you have like in Milwaukee, there's like this Christmas drunken bicycle ride bullshit. There's thousands of fucking people drunk on their bicycles
doing the same thing,
doing the same shit, blocking traffic. It's crazy, but that's okay. That's acceptable. But marching in the street to actually try to make some sort of difference, and
which Martin Luther King did do.
Right.
He did block streets in March.
Right.
So then, what I'm trying to ask you then how is it justified when Antifa and anarchists come into your community or any community and do what they do, and then say it wasn't us, it was other outsiders, but they're with us because they defend us? How do you justify that?
All right, so I'm going to tell you for Kenosha, okay, and Milwaukee, some of the other cities that I've actually been to. I'm not going to speak about all these other cities because I don't know, I haven't been to those places.
Right.
Here, okay, in Kenosha, any organized march, okay, I've seen marches that have been shut down. I've seen rallies and events and things that the organizers immediately stopped and just shut down the entire thing because somebody was on bullshit. They don't want it. They're not dealing with it. I've seen marches where they chant whatever, and then somebody sees a squad car, walks up to a squad car, and says "fuck you," blah blah blah, whatever. Right? The march is immediately stopped. It's corrected. They're told, you do it again, you're gone. Right? So things like that. If it's super organized by and this is the other thing. There's no fucking BLM here. BLM in the matter of .org. But the confusion and the stereotype is that this is BLM.org. I guarantee you, if you talk to most of these people and ask them if they are supporters and believers of BLM.org, 90% of them will tell you, fuck BLM.org. Facts. It's guaranteed. Now, when you have giant fucking droves of people coming in here, it's hard to control all of that, right? You had people that were out here actively trying to stop bullshit from happening, but there's too many fucking people. And just ask yourself, as a normal human being, right? Do you have the balls enough to go stop looters inside of a store when there's 30, 40, 50 looters? Are you going to go by yourself and say, hey, bro, guys, can we fucking put everything back on the shelf? Probably not. Right. When people are lighting a fire, do you have the balls to fucking say, hey, can't be doing this? Probably going to get fucked up.
I agree with you, but now we're talking about we're not going to stop people who are like supposedly on our side, but we'll go out to someone with an AR. That's kind of like, whoa, like.
Right, but like I said, there were people that were fucking actively trying to stop people, yelling at people, knock it off, get the fuck out of our city. That did happen. It's facts, it happened. You know what I mean? But, I think the thing with Kyle, where, he is the only one that shot
Another
that
streamer
night.
that had me on? Where's he from?
So, it's just, it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, there's not a lot of people here. But the majority of the counter protesters that are here in Kenosha they don't even live in the state of fucking Wisconsin, bro.
Right.
Like, fuck are you here for? Go argue and protest some shit that's happening in your community.
Let's go, Brandon.
Like, you really don't have a say-so here. You can't change anything here. You can't vote here. You know what I mean? You don't pay a tax here.
Sounds good to me.
Stay where the fuck you are. You know what I mean? And there's a bunch of us, and I'm here to document, but I've also gotten involved telling people get the fuck out of here because you don't belong here.
Thank you.
Like, this is our problem. You know what I mean? Whether this kid gets off or doesn't get off, you guys all get to go home. We don't. This is our home. We have to deal with the consequences. So if Kyle is found innocent, we have to deal with the militias that are out here that are going to be way more emboldened to start shooting motherfuckers. Black, white, Mexican, it doesn't matter. They're still going to be emboldened to shoot people. Kyle gets found guilty. You know what I mean? We're running into all kind of fucking issues still. Everybody in Kenosha, regardless of sides, we deal with the consequences. Not you guys that are for.
Happening, the situation, of course, happened
right
here.
Right.
Do you think? But it also, not only that, but no matter the outcome, I'm not going to say no matter the outcome, but in some aspect, I think it's political, personally, and then it's something that could affect the nation and what is trying to happen with Second Amendment rights.
Bro, that argument has been happening for 20 years with all these different presidents. And all these Second Amendment people, and I back the Second Amendment 100%. But all these Second Amendment people are like, they're taking our guns. It's never fucking happened.
It hasn't happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So when does the argument stop? When does the fear-mongering nonsense stop? They're going to take our guns. It's never happened. Never. So this case is not going to change Second Amendment. This is not even a Second Amendment fucking argument.
No, I'm saying for defending yourself, more of a statement type of thing.
Yeah, but
it's presidents for self-defense.
It's not.
And I guess that's what we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, either way going forward after the case is settled.
But it's the fear of what if.
Well, right. I mean, because nobody knows what's exactly going to happen. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think politically, and I could be completely wrong. It may not do nothing. It may not.
What about the states that have already changed self-defense laws? Why is nobody freaking out about that shit?
That's a good point.
Right. But now we're gonna use.
A lot of times people don't freak out until now the mainstream media reported on it. And that's my even opinion with even other things, the whole police shootings. I think media has blown it out the water that it makes it look like it's a mass thing that's taking place across the United States.
Right.
I personally don't think so. I think it's mainstream media has fed the monster. Oh, there's a white officer shooting a black person.
It's sound bites and little clips. I mean, every time
into our minds,
dude,
we're like,
right. If you and I raised our voices right now, 75 fucking media would come over here and be right now, and it's like, bro, go the fuck away, like, Jesus Christ.
You're not going to play the whole clip of what just happened anyway.
Right, things are taken out of context. It's all fucked up.
Yeah,
right, 100%.
And that's the beauty about live streamers. At least you get it in real time, and hopefully, if a live streamer is straight up, they're not going to chop and just get that little second bit.
Right.
Like for me, if I honestly was to post you and I'd play this whole interview.
Right.
I'd play the whole thing.
100%, and that's how it should be.
Right.
And then people can hear and then pick. What do I agree with? What do I don't? Whatever. And that's the thing is where, like, even like our technology being able to stream is moving so much faster than the Constitution, where the Supreme Court doesn't even fucking recognize us as journalists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And how are we different? Like my company, I'm a registered LLC in the state of Wisconsin. I have insurance on my company, right? I have a website. I have a platform. I used to have Facebook until I got banned, but YouTube. So I have platforms, right? Nothing different than mainstream media yet, right?
Right.
They live stream.
Yeah.
We're watching live stream media with their fucking
There's
phones.
music playing in the background too, and they're not banned. Right. So we're doing the exact same things. I know.
I have attorneys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no difference.
Yeah.
We all have the same shit, but we're not recognized.
Right.
And police departments don't recognize us. I got arrested out here for filming. They told me to fucking leave. I didn't leave because they were violating somebody's rights, and I stayed there filming that shit. I didn't care whose rights were being violated. I'm capturing that. And they arrested me to try to take me off the street. You got Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, trying to pass like laws inside of Wauwatosa that you have to have specific things in order to even possibly be considered a journalist. That's bullshit. The minute you pick up a phone and record something, you're protected by the First Amendment. You know what I mean? You don't have to be us having companies, and you don't have to be. You just have to document a situation that's happening.
Especially since the courts are now using it.
Right, and that's the thing too. And like, some
even
of these
in DC, the January 6th, they came out with a documentary. I think BBC did. The whole footage is streamer
shit. Right.
And I'm like, that's a quality documentary, all on streamers.
Right. So
I like it, whatever side you lean on, it was, bottom line, again, it was still off our work.
Right. So when do we start getting recognized? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, my protest too is with mainstream media, because it's like, you're feeding the fucking fire and driving people apart. Like you already said, you're on a complete opposite side that I'm on. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm sure we have tons of things in common, regardless.
Right.
But we're standing here fucking talking, super fucking
chill. They're not here swarming us.
Right, because we're super chill with each other.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I talked to militia guys yesterday, off camera.
Yeah.
But we had a great conversation. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I don't do the rhetoric. I'm the type of journalist where like you start spouting rhetoric, I'm going to correct you. When you start spouting misinformation, I'm going to correct you. But you start, you're saying something that, makes relatively some decent sense. I'm going to make sure to capture that. People can hear that. Maybe what you actually had to say is 100% accurate, whatever. And people needed to hear that to change their mind. You know what I mean? And it's like, the mainstream media is not going to do that.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb. The amount of misinformation that I've filmed in the last few days, just both sides. Bro, there's fucking people still think Kyle Rittenhouse drove across state lines with that fucking gun. That shit came out last year, bro. It came out in document form that it didn't happen, and then it came out in Dominic Black's like video
He
statement.
didn't drive across state lines.
Right, that gun has been here the entire time. I released Dominic Black's statement, his video statement in Antioch. I released that on the YouTube channel. It's been out there,
Right.
but today people are still arguing that they fucking crossed state lines with that gun. It's like the amount of misinformation, and then the trial. People are misquoting shit. They're saying shit that never even fucking happened, and it's like, bro.
Right.
But then you have an opinion of fuck Kyle or free Kyle. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, well, did you watch this video that they showed, or did you hear this witness testify?
I've noticed that a lot. That a lot of people aren't.
Right, and they're like, oh, you know, I didn't see that. And it's like, then how can you be for or against him if you don't know all the shit? You know what I mean? And my thing too is I love when people come to my city and they have a fucking opinion. It's like, motherfucker, you weren't out here. Like, you didn't see this. Like,
right.
we're all...
And me being fair, that's why I say, that's why I'm like just giving people stories. Whether, and I can go off and believe what you're saying, and I do. I'm like, okay, well, they were there, but then also knowing my experiences of certain things, but at the same time, I can't just say, well, he's wrong.
Yeah.
He saw it. We just got to take it for face value. That's on him. If for you telling your own story, that's on you if you're lying. That's not on me.
Right. 100%.
So I mean, I don't live here. I don't know the atmosphere. I don't know the vibe, and I've told people that because things I experience where I live. I'm like, because a lot of times it's okay, well, this don't happen here. And I'm like, well, I don't live in the South or I don't live in the Midwest. So cultures and demographics, geographics, it's all different.
Right.
Depends on different regions in the United States.
Right.
So,
yep. 100%, bro.
So.
100%. What's your name?
Quincy.
Yeah. Kevin.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate the talk, honestly.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, if you want to read any of my stuff, the company's called Never Stop Media. Website is Never.Stop.Voices.com. I post articles up there. And then the YouTube channel is Never.Stop Voices.
Okay.
So, banned permanently on fucking Facebook, but, whatever.
Yeah, I was at 61,000. I got deleted quickly, so. Yeah, I get it.
PCP.
Yeah.
Conservative preacher.
There you are.
PCP. Black conservative preacher.
Where is
Hand hurts. All right, I'm gonna fucking go, guys. It's quieted down. I don't feel like getting into a fucking argument with somebody right now. That's just gonna stir some shit up. People are gonna get riled up when they start hearing me fucking yell and chase some other motherfucker out of here. So I'll save that for another time. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it, guys. I mean, they're having a decent conversation over there. You can see that on other people's streams. So make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to be notified when we go live. Make sure you have your notification things turned on. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't know when people are going live. You got to make sure like notifications are turned on. Make sure you hit the bell. All of that stuff helps. Share it out. Recommend the channel if you like what we do. If you want to help us, stay out here covering things. We got some links that are posted where you can donate. That's not only to just let me stand around here filming shit for you guys. We do use those donations to pay for open records requests and use that stuff to fill you guys in on what's really happening. We have a lot of stuff with open records when it comes to Wisconsin. That's the state that I live in. And then, Kenosha in general, not just with, Kyle Rittenhouse night, but the entire events. that happened in Kenosha. You know, a lot of people watch live streams, and you know, you're seeing bits and pieces when you watch live streams, and a lot of people have questions. Why was this allowed? Why was there $50 million? Why didn't the police do this? Or why did the protesters do that? And, you know, we got a lot of open records, and there's still a lot more that we need to get. So that stuff, you know, any donations that helps pay for that type of stuff, and trying to get better gear, all of that. So consider it. Every dollar helps, so we can keep bringing the truth. We don't charge to read our articles. We don't charge to watch videos. So we try to keep that information free to you guys. We just ask that you know, you consider helping us out. So, but yeah, I think that's going to be it for me, guys. We'll be out here again tomorrow. Hopefully we can get a lot more good communication from both sides, and have some more discussions. So thanks for tuning in and supporting the channel. I'll talk to you guys later.